Hey guys, welcome back to Jade Empire. And let's get straight into it. Hopefully it won't take too much time. Today we're gonna, well, basically go through all our companions. Hopefully they don't have too much to say. And then maybe, I don't know, see if Kang has a mission and then fly to the Imperial City. So let's start with you.
What do you want?
Okay, I don't think there's nothing here.
Okay.
Thank you again for rescuing me from those things. I owe you my deepest gratitude. Is there some way I can be of assistance?
Alright, I think this is the one we want. Tell me about your life before you were captured.
As I mentioned, I am but a simple bun master, with a dear wife who has turned my life into a miserable cesspool devoid of humor and excitement. Bless her soul. My wife ensures that I work very hard every day to become the best bun master in the Imperial City, perhaps the best in all the Empire. Though I was one of the most respected fighters in the Empire before I met my precious bride, she made sure that I became something more, or less.
Why doesn't she like you fighting?
As I mentioned before, my style requires that I drink. She detests drinking, though there are things she detests even more, like talk of us separating. My loving wife would knead me into several small dumplings and boil me in hot oil if she suspected I was even speaking to you about leaving her. Life is not all bad, though. I may have lost all my dignity and self-respect, along with my ability to fight, or even make a tight fist. But I am a bun master of some renown.
Well, that's something to be proud of, I guess.
Oh yes, I'm very proud of that. Indeed, something very useful. Buns, that is. Everybody needs them. Oh yes, very proud.
Tell me a bit about yourself.
Perhaps in a little while. Memories of my wife are difficult to bear, especially when she is so very far away and I may never see her again.
Don't worry, we're going to the Imperial City. And that's all for now.
As you wish. I will be here waiting impatiently if you require anything.
Right, Zoo, you have anything?
The way is clear to the Imperial City. You need only to speak to our mad friend Kang, and he will prepare the flyer.
Let's talk about that Inquisitor.
That is an old wound. My departure from the Lotus Assassins was not gentle for either side. My immediate companions, those who were my brothers, fell by my hand.
Lim was not among them. He would have died if he was. I was labeled as the one who deserted, and I am occasionally recognized. The result is always the same. Another death, more blood spilled. Such a waste for a hatred they cannot even understand.
Okay, it must be difficult.
Regret. I have no regret for killing anyone who challenged me of their own will. Death is a measurable cost of your actions. Some earn it sooner than others. Strength is the way of things, and death is the end, or should be. Some do not respect either. They have enough of one to defy the other.
Why did you leave?
There is a place for the Enforcer, the man or woman who brings death to those who have earned or otherwise deserve it. I consider that to be an honest calling.
I did some harsh things while with the Lotus Assassins, but they no longer follow a path I recognize. They are a mirror of Death's hand, and he embodies corruption. You will see as you get close to him. He draws out the worst in everyone and displays it for all to see.
Okay, this one seems the nicest. So let's go with this one.
Ignorance does not make truth go away. It only hides it. Perhaps we will talk again when I see more of where your path will lead you. For now, we should make our way to the Imperial City. That is where they took your master, and where we will find the heart of the Lotus Assassins.
Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Next, the big guy.
What? What do you want?
Okay, what did you do before you were with Lord Yun?
Why does it matter? I was born by my mother and sucked at her teat like every man. Well, like every man does with his mother. Anyway, by the time I was old enough to swing an axe, my father was dead and my mother disowned me. Of course, killing my father might have given her reason. I think she did it out of shame. My father beat me and my brother senseless, and made our lives miserable. Either way, that was the end of my childhood.
I'm not gonna say that was a great thing. Let's go with this. What did you do then?
I traveled a lot after that, begging for some things and taking the rest. Tough times, but not the worst. My axes and my wits kept me alive.
Okay, this sounds like I'm making fun of him, so it must have been very difficult.
You'd think a 7-year-old might be an easy target, but I soon learned just where to cut a man to make him squeal like a pig. Ah, those were the days.
Is there more?
No, we've got better things to do right now. Maybe I'll feel like talking after I've bloodied up my axes a few more times.
Of course you will.
Meh.
Something's on your mind?
Do you have a minute?
Yes, I'd welcome the chance. I never really answered your question about how I tracked Gao down. It's not that bad a story if you still want to hear it.
Yes, sure, but could you stop giving me the continue? I know you won't, but... Okay, it'd be quite interesting.
I lost the men who murdered my daughter, but there are other ways to track men besides following their footprints, something I know all too well. 8 years ago, when my wife passed away giving birth to Pin Mei, I decided to settle down. Before that, my life was less stable.
How did you meet your wife?
Not every girl likes pompous nobles or stuffy scholars. She and I saw eye to eye on many things, including living life to the fullest. You would have liked her if you'd met her, as long as she wasn't slipping through the upper window of your house to steal all your valuables.
Okay, so your connections tracked down Gao?
As I followed the trail of various slave trading rings, I started seeing connections. Strangely enough, all of them seemed tied to the Lotus Assassins.
Yeah, how were they connected?
They would observe, they would ask the same questions I had, but they did nothing. I started drawing conclusions, and when I heard that Gao the Greater was dealing heavily with them, I started looking into him. By approaching it from the top down, assassins to Gao to slavers, I managed to piece together his involvement and learn the location of his base.
How did you know Gao slavers were the one who took your daughter?
My home was not far from Tien's Landing, so I'm certain that it was Gao's men who took my daughter. Meeting you and being given this chance to take the fight higher, I'm glad I chased that bastard down.
Alright, let's be nice. Glad I could help.
It's good to be here. There's much ahead of us, but at least we have allies and friends. That'll make the road easier. Speaking of which, we should keep moving, don't you think?
Alright, you're done.
Always happy to help.
And now Kang. Wonder if he has another mission for us.
That's it. You have everything you need. Just let me know when you want to go, and we'll set the marvelous dragonfly to flight.
Okay, I guess it doesn't have anything new for us, so let's go to the Imperial City.
Good, good. My beautiful dragonfly will finally get a real test. Let's hope those modifications hold up.
Alright. Right. Do I still have to talk to these guys? What's happening? Okay. This is weird. Alright, let's attack and see what happens in the Imperial City.
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus Assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they even sure of who they are looking for?
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Do you need any more incentive than that? Just question everyone. This person apparently caused a lot of damage in the south. Here, what about this one? At least it's a man, like they said. You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for being in the Imperial City.
Okay, let's see. Alright, let's go with, well, my name, and I'm a simple traveler.
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for?
I don't know. The young looks, the tunic is similar as well. It's not enough to be sure.
We could hold him anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus Assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question him.
Is there a problem here, Captain? Well, is there?
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus Assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
My apologies, Princess, but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess Leanne.
Then unless you wish to be transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search. Well, we meet again. I've watched your progress. It seems I underestimated you in Tian's Landing. I have no doubt that you will make as much of an impact on the Imperial City.
Okay, let's be respectful. They forgive me, but I'm not sure how to address you.
I understand. Our last meeting was under interesting circumstances. You may address me as Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence.
Okay, let's bow.
Somehow I did not expect you to kowtow so quickly. Or maybe I just hoped you wouldn't. I get so tired of fawning servants. That is why I often travel without official escort and occasionally present myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court. You understand why I don't go into detail here in the street, don't you? With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that option of disguise.
Okay, so should we talk somewhere else?
That would be best. I trust the servants I keep, but this is best discussed away from the open street. I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire.
Ooh, I like this one.
That is quite enough. We will continue this at a later time. We both have questions that we will need answered. I'm certain that my entourage would prefer that this take place in private. Your gruff nature is a bit too much for them.
Yeah, my rough nature. Okay, I'm not sure exactly how to start the romance with her because I haven't played it in a while, but I wanna say this, it's funny.
You are incorrigible. Get up, you lot. I'll be embarrassed for myself, thank you. Save your false modesty for my father's court. Don't be too long. My message concerns your master, and time is very important.
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sun Lian requests that you accept this gift. She looks forward to your next meeting.
Okay, note and Imperial favor. Right, save. What's this? Okay, chapter 3. And I'm not sure if you can get more of her servants to faint, but that was funny. I actually didn't remember that. There are all my companions and I have to talk to all of them, damn it. Okay, let's go Put this real fast. And this is full. I'll spend these points later. I know I can change the things on my flyer, but I don't remember where. I have to look into it. I want to get rid of all those powers. Alright, let's talk to everybody again.
The Imperial City. I'd always heard how impressive it was. The stories didn't do it justice. This is all so much to absorb. I would appreciate your counsel if you have time to speak privately.
Alright, let's talk.
I don't mean to distract you. I just wanted someone familiar around me for a moment, if only to reassure me that we are still in the Empire I thought I knew. I have long dreamed of reaching the Imperial City, but now that I have, under these circumstances, I am more overwhelmed than ever.
Okay, not sure which one. I think this is the... not romance.
But that's what is bothering me. We can't be a long way from home because our home is gone. I can no longer say that what I see is strange or foreign because I have lost what I would have compared it to. I am the one out of place now.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the second one.
I suppose that is a reflex of mine. I cannot be excluded if I don't belong to begin with. That is why I did not participate much while at the school. As a child, I was marked by ill omens, apparently named for them. The people in Two Rivers were polite, but many did not hide the discomfort I caused them. I was watched, studied. If someone's ox died within a season of me bumping my head, it was somehow my fault, and I was treated like a pariah. How do you deal with being able to sense the spirit world when people make such absurd conclusions?
I'm not sure here. I'm not sure why he says this with that angry looking face. But I'm gonna go with this one.
I cannot change who I am, I know. Perhaps I just have to let all of that go. It will not be easy. But I do feel that you have given me a strength I did not have before. I very much appreciate your support. We should continue this discussion later. I have much to think about, and our work here has only just begun. The Imperial City. I never dreamed I would reach it.
Yeah, you go back to thinking.
Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
Oh man, can she be more whiny? Alright, next.
I can't believe my luck. I arrive home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives.
I thought you'd be happy.
I am very happy indeed. Instead of dying upon my return home, I am free. Until she returns, of course.
Okay, that's all.
As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
Always happy to help. What do you need?
What's on your mind right now?
I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle, and I think it's time to let go of the past and look forward. We have exciting things ahead of us.
Okay, I'm not sure. I can't see his face, but I'm gonna say this. It's about time.
More pressing and more dangerous. What we're attempting, it's madness. All the more exciting.
Okay, sound is gone for whatever reason. Okay, skip.
If I could go back, I don't know if I would. I'm a different man now, and while I treasure the past, I look forward to the future with the same warmth.
Alright, not sure what to say here. Kinda wanna say this. Yeah, let's go with this.
Never. You left out the part about accumulating vast sums of ill-gotten silver. I'm excited to be back in the city. It feels like we're one step closer to our goal, but you know that better than anyone. You brought us to this point after all. Who else could have gathered this crew or found such a quick way out of Tien's Landing?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm special.
How do you manage that kind of humility? Some sort of special training?
Yeah, it's called lying. I just take the time to appreciate those who are with me.
And there you have it. A simple answer is usually the best. Regardless, we have an empire to shake up. Let's go see how much trouble we can cause. Of course.
Okay, next. Come on.
What? What do you want?
Okay, tell me about your past.
I remember one time I was hired by two warring clans. They were going to discuss a peace treaty, and they wanted me to make sure things didn't get out of hand. A bunch of fights broke out in the first few days, but after I'd killed a few dozen of their clansmen, they settled down. That's when things got boring. The leaders took the next 3 days to talk, and if they hadn't let me dip into their wine stocks, I might have snapped sooner than I did.
Why wouldn't they, or why couldn't they reach a peaceful agreement?
The clan leaders were agreed on peace except for one thing, Jinlo, a beautiful clanswoman. Both leaders wanted her and neither would give her up. After 5 days, it looked like the peace would fall apart. It looked like the two leaders were about to come to blows over Jinlo, so I stepped in. It was my job to stop them from fighting. So, I cleaved the wench in two and told them each to take a half. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Okay, I know that sounds funny, but it actually isn't. Go with this. What happened then?
They weren't too happy with my decision. Everyone turned on me. Of course, they all died, but they gave it a good effort. I don't know what they were so upset about. Better a quick death by the sword than the prolonged agony of your heart being ripped from your chest and thrown to the dogs.
Do you have anything else?
Not now. I'm done talking.
Okay, goodbye.
What?
I'm gonna leave Kang and... yeah, probably just Kang, I don't think. Do you have anything?
There is something here.
Oh, great.
Some evil thing has happened here. It beats on my mind and the Guardian, he can't hold it back.
Oh, great. Okay, no sound. Alright, you must be the other.
Ha! I am Yasen, the other of whom Chaikar and this girl speak. They have suppressed me ever since we inhabited this body, but this place is different. The evil around me has given me strength, for now at least, and has opened potential doors. I don't claim to goodness, mortal. I hate your kind. But we can work together. If you help me, I shall help you. And I'll be much more valuable than the Guardian.
Well, I do like the color of your eyes, but no. And what about the girl?
Bah! Who cares about her? She's just another insect. This is about what I can offer you when the time comes. What? No! Chaikar! You won't make me go! No!
Wo okawunir inakir nofun. Panir shakir wo sir nikorpak.
And down she goes, and up she comes.
I'm sorry. They were fighting again. I'll be alright. Soon. Just give me time and I'll be alright.
Alright, let's go for you and I'll finish this.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, you had an arrow above your head.
They are as powerful as fear allows them to be. Not the specific information you are looking for, I'm sure, but you did ask about my feelings. If their tactics have not changed, everyone fears them as children fear the shadows, never knowing what might come.
Alright, they sound more like outlaws.
They are not outlaws. Their orders come from Death's hand, and he is the will of the Emperor. At least, that is how it was meant to be. Pardon my outburst. Every act of the assassins has the approval of the Emperor. We were supposed to reflect his glory. That is why some actions should never have been ordered.
Okay, I kind of want him to spit it out, so let's go with this one. Sounds less aggressive.
The Lotus Assassins were once the Order of the Lotus under Prince Qin, spiritual advisor to the Emperor. During and after the attack on Dirge, changes were made. As flames seared the sky, enemies of the Emperor faced a new threat, Death's Hand. He assumed command of our order, and we began silencing people. Some were killed only to serve as warnings. Others had done nothing except be near his enemies. I am no stranger to death. That alone is not enough to disturb me, but I see only weakness in targeting innocents, peripheral to the real enemy. Weakness suggests losing the right to rule. Can you see how that shook my faith in the Empire? You seem to see why I had concerns. Perhaps you might understand. I have not said everything, and I have not yet decided if I will. But I see something in you that may set things right. We will see. For now, what else do you need?
Nothing.
Goodbye.
Okay, so next episode, Kang, and then explore the city. Alright, so for now, thank you for sticking through this, well, long conversation, and well, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy what I do. Maybe share this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe and have a nice day.